What up, Arjun? How you doing, man? Can you hear the sound in the game? I feel like it's really quiet for me in my headphones here. Maybe it's just this one headphone. You can't hear the game sound? Because there should be music right now. Alright, let's see what I can do. Get my headphone on, make it all messed up. Go with this one. The desktop audio is not getting captured. What is the issue? What up, Neil Conth? How you doing, man? Good to see you too. Why, oh why, is my desktop audio not being properly select playback device? I want this one. Speakers. Video display caption. Properties. Alright, that should work now. What up, Aditya? How are you? This is a question. We're just seeing. It's a all things stream. If you got questions about the quiz, fire away. Shoot them my way. I'll answer them. I got you. I gotcha. What other sex-linked traits are there? Good question. It's a good question. I gotta think about that. What other sex-linked traits are there? Let me just quickly let Mr. Panev know that I'm about to play Ultimate Chicken Horse if he wants to join. So, Mr. Panev is on the road. He'll be here shortly. Yeah, so, yeah, Aditya, like, we were talking about sex-linked traits. Yeah, hemophilia is one. Color blindness is one. There's something called male pattern baldness. So it's like a gene that kind of relates to, like, your loss of hair. That's more common in men because it's sex-linked. What else is there? I mean, you can look that up. You can just go online. I don't know a lot of them off the top of my head, but if you go online and look up sex-linked traits or like X chromosome disorders, things like that, you'll find a bunch of them. Yeah. And I wouldn't ask you to know them. I just want you to know how to solve those problems. You know? NeilConf, so no definitions other than the packet will be on the quiz. We just need to expect things directly from the packet. Yeah, so if you can do those problems in the packet, if you can knock out all those Punnett square problems, all the different types, the regular ones at the beginning, if you can do the incomplete dominance, the codominance, the sex-linked traits, if you can do all those, you should rock and roll on that quiz on Friday. Also, by the way, we're going to do a practice quiz tomorrow in class that'll be very, very similar to the quiz on Friday. So you should expect that to be a really good indicator for how you're going to do and what to work on tomorrow night to get ready for the quiz. So tomorrow in class, we're basically going to do a practice quiz and a little bit of debriefing of the genetics packet if anyone has any questions, and then just leave it for some general open review time so people can work on whatever they need to study. What up, Mahit? How you doing? Mahit, no, the quiz is not CBA. This is a quiz where you're solving genetics problems. You're doing Punnett square problems. So it's not CBA format, it's just regular, straight up Punnett square stuff. Similar to the packet. Aditya, yeah, it's everything on the packet. So your mom's dad is not bald, but your dad's dad is bald. Will I be bald? It might be a little more complicated than that, but typically, if we're talking about the standard male pattern baldness, if you're, there's different kinds, so here's the problem, there's different kinds of baldnesses. There's different ways in which you can go bald. One of them is called male pattern baldness, and that is like a classic X-linked or sex-linked trait that if your mom's dad has it, then there's a 50-50 chance that you'll get it, because remember, because your mom got her dad's X chromosome. So if her dad is bald, and actually, you know what? It might be yeah. So if her dad is bald, she would have gotten that gene from her dad or your grandfather. So she has at least one copy of the male pattern baldness gene. The other X chromosome she got from her mom, right? So that might be male pattern baldness or not, depending. So the odds are higher that you will be. If your mom's dad has male pattern baldness, you'd have a way higher chance for sure. Oh, sure. No dihybrid crosses. No, none of that. The dihybrid crosses are just challenge questions. I don't actually test you guys on those. If you want to like try and like challenge it, go for it. The Christmas sweater I wore today was epic. Yeah, I was gonna wear that for the stream, but I think I'm gonna save it for like a Christmas stream next week or the week after, maybe. Little Christmas stream, and maybe I'll do a little eggnog in the Erlenmeyer flask. How about that? What about that? Appreciate that, Onslaught. What up, Bradley? You just found that my parents' blood type and my blood type don't match up. I think I was adopted. You might be. Well, it depends. You don't have to have the same blood type as your parents, right? It's possible to have a different blood type than your parents. But there are certain blood types, like, so if your parents have certain blood types, there's certain blood types that you can't have. So but you don't know their genotypes. People typically don't know their genotypes of blood type. They know their type, their phenotype. So someone might know that they're blood type A, let's say, but they don't know that if they're AA or AO. So it's a little trickier than that. You can't just go off the blood type straight up. What up, Vedant? I haven't seen you in a while, man. How are you doing? Wow, okay. I hear you, man. I get the high. I got it. You don't need to spam the high. You good? Good, good, good. Good to hear. I want to play this game a little bit. Ultimate Chicken Horse. Play local, play online. What are the options? Keyboard configuration. I don't have a controller. keyboard configuration. So moving is WASD, space is jump, sprint is left shift, inventory is R, camera, scorecard tab, chat, zoom, okay. Audio, video, what are our options here? Resolution, that's fine. Quality, let's keep that high and tight. Windowed, let's keep that on, just so it helps me with my whole streaming setup. Oh, but actually that kind of like gets stuff cut off at the bottom, doesn't it? Does that cut off the bottom a little bit? Yeah, it cuts the bottom off slightly. Alright, but later. What up, Slayer? Slayer the player. FBI, open up. I remember all those streamers that used to get swatted. That was like pretty rough stuff. Watching people get swatted. It was such like a misuse of public services. The internet's crazy. The internet will do crazy stuff to people. No flashcard related activities. No flashcards. Practice quiz and then just general review. There's an online blood typing game that people can play. People can play Geniverse. People can work on pretty much whatever. I'm going to leave it kind of open for the last half of the period after the practice quiz. Yeah, swatting is illegal, 100%. Should be. Wait, play local? What does that mean? No, I don't want to play local because I don't have anyone here to play with, so I have to go back to the main menu. I guess I gotta play online. Find public games. What do we got here? Match progress. Oh, these are in the lobby. 2 of 4. Join this one. This is the first time I'm playing this game. I don't have any idea. Choose character. How do I choose a character? The chameleon. That's not bad. I'll take the chameleon. So move, spaces, jump. Alright, I'm gonna get owned here. I'm gonna get owned big time. Big time. What up, Craig? You try to get to the finish line before everybody. Okay. So sprint is shift. Okay. What do these clocks do? Wait, how do you get under there? How do you... Oh, you crouch? That's crouch. Oh, I see. So you gotta go here. Crouch. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Hold B to retry. Oh. Hold B. Alright, let's try this again. What up, Ryan? How you doing, man? Oh. Oh, that guy beat me to it big time. I blew it. Dang it. That's a tough spot right there. It's a tough spot. I rushed that one. Big time. It says hold B to retry, but it's not doing anything. I keep holding it, and it just doesn't do much. Alright. See ya, Dita. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, shoot. Okay, looks like Mr. Penev is here. Does anyone know what the what those clocks actually do? Oh. What up, Bradley? This is an online game on Steam. It's a Steam game. It's not free. It's like 15 bucks. So if anyone has it and wants to join in, for sure. Mr. Penev and I are gonna play a little bit. I think he's gonna be way better than I am because he's played this before. Here we go, here we go. Oh, this is as far as I've gotten. What's down here? So, alright. Let me find Mr. Penev. Return to main menu. What up, Brad? Will other bio teachers be having a test during finals week? Will the other bio teachers be having a test during finals week? 100, yeah. All the bio teachers have a final. Yeah, so everyone has a final. That's a guaranteed kind of situation. Wait, how do you access the menu again in Steam? The game? It's like Control Shift something. Control Alt Tab? No, I don't even remember. Shoot. It's Shift Tab, that's right. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you very much, Slayer. So can I... Drag friends and chats here for easy access. Group chats. What happened to my chat? Where did that go? Did he go offline all of a sudden? Oh, there he is. There he's at. A test before finals week. What up, Michael? Mr. Penev has just joined. He is right here. I'm trying to figure out how to go about getting the game started up with him. For my class, we have a quiz on Friday on Punnett squares. And then from that point forward, I don't know much. I think most teachers have their quiz on Friday. Some might have it a different day. By the way, what color should I make my water today? Or should I make it? I'm thinking like red, huh? Like a Christmas red. Keep it cheery. Keep it seasonal. That Xmas red. What up, dark matter? So, you know, what determines if a blood type is positive or negative? Good question. So there's a gene that determines it. It's one gene. It's a complete dominant situation. It's a positive or negative version. The two alleles is either it's positive or negative. Positive is dominant to negative. So if you have a positive and a negative, it's going to be a positive blood type. If you have two positives, it's positive. Two negatives is the only way you get a negative blood type. So if you're, let's say, A negative, that means that you have two negative alleles. So you'd be homozygous recessive. Does that make sense? Red or yellow? Okay, I could do red or yellow. The water I have in here right now is purple and it's old, so I'm gonna pour it out and make a fresh flask. Gotta keep it fresh. What up, Anch? Do we need to know how to find an offspring's blood type given two blood types? Yeah. If I give you some blood types, I would expect that you'd be able to find the offspring's blood types. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, including Rh factor. Rh factor, how does that affect the offspring's blood type? It just determines if the offspring is positive or negative. Right? It's just like a co-dominant or a complete dominant situation. I just explained it to dark matter. Charvy, yeah, it's going to be an option tomorrow to play the blood type game if you want as review. So we're going to have some different options for review. We're going to take a practice quiz from the beginning, go over it. I'll answer any questions about the genetics packet, and then the remainder of the period will be a couple of different review options. You can play Geniverse, you can do the online blood typing, you can just study independently. It's going to be sort of a choose your own ending to class kind of day. Looks like Mr. Pennant is having some internet issues. What are some other things going on here? Dark matter, so a negative blood type is from a recessive allele. Yeah, it's from two recessives, homozygous recessive. Correctamundo. What will happen to the person if their blood gets clotted? They will straight up die. Right? If your blood clots, it basically gums up all your arteries and blood doesn't flow, and then no blood gets to your brain, and your brain doesn't function very long without blood because it needs oxygen and glucose. And as soon as that dries up, all that stuff shuts down. So that's why you cannot have a wrong blood type transfusion. It's deadly. It's straight deadly. What up, Amon? How you doing, man? For the FRQ, will it be related to the info in the soil presentation and some of the ML reading, or just the soil presentation? It'll be related to like anything related to soil in the chapter 12 will be definitely an issue, something you could get tested on, and all of the soil lecture. So the soil lecture is your main resource for this FRQ, and then a little bit of stuff in the chapter 12 that's related to soil. No problem, Bradley. Anytime, anytime, anytime. What up, Bran? Bran the Crayon. How do you find the Rh type if the female is positive and the male is negative? I'd have to know, so you have to know the genotypes of the male and the female, right? So if the male is negative, that means he's got 2 negative alleles, because negative is recessive. So we know his genotype would be negative, negative. But the female is positive, so she could be positive, positive, or positive, negative. You've got some options there, because it's a complete dominant situation. Hey, Rhea. Rhea, no, Ultimate Chicken Horse is not free. It would be legit if it's free, because then you guys could all join in and we'd have just a ball, a straight ball. But it's 15 hard-earned dollars. So, not gonna be light on the wallet. It's a pocketbook. What up, Slaya? Mr. Jones, why do we have antibodies? Is there a reason in the body? Yeah, big time. So antibodies are really, really important. Like, if you don't have antibodies, you can't defend yourself against pathogens or foreign entities. So antibodies, what they do is they basically attack anything that's not you. So anytime something gets into your body that's not like not recognized as your own body material, it gets attacked. And antibodies are one of the parts of your immune system that are really important for attacking things in a specific way. So if you had no antibodies, you would not survive past very, very, very early infant, like the first couple months probably of being alive, because you would get like you'd get overwhelmed by viruses and bacteria and you would die, right? And so you have antibodies for many, many, many different things. A couple of antibodies you have would be designed to attack blood types that are not yours. So your antibodies would attack blood types that aren't yours, and that's why you can't get a transfusion. That's incorrect. That's not a match. What up, Mr. P? You goofy goober. Alright, I'm gonna jump into the game. I got that invite. How do I know where the invite is? Did I get the invite? Oh, Bradley. Got you. Starting an online game in party mode. Join game. What up, Ansh? How were various forms of genes created originally? Whoa, that's a question that's a tough question. That's a tough question. That's a question that I don't know the answer to. It's about evolution. It kind of has to track back to the start of life, to be honest. I don't know if I can really give you that answer. I mean, if you want to come and talk to me, we can research it together and kind of figure it out. It's a very interesting question. It's all about mutations though. So over time, genes mutate and they change into different alleles. And it happens through various ways for mutation. I'm gonna fill up my water real quick. I'm gonna bring back some red water. Keeping it red, keeping it Christmas. We're in the holiday season. Let's keep it real spirited. Be right back. All right. Got the water. It looks more pinkish / orange. Doesn't quite have that holiday red, that deep red that you need to qualify for a holiday red. That's not bad. It's still water. Charvy, isn't drinking food coloring bad? No, it's food coloring. It's meant to go into the food. Although I have heard that they make red food coloring out of insects to get the pigment. I think Mr. Hajarian told me that. But I'm down. I'm down to eat some insects. I'm not against that. I ate insect when I was in Vietnam. I went there for 10 days when I was traveling to Southeast Asia for a month in the summer last year. I had my fair share of bugs, insects. I had some scorpion. I ate some crickets, some ants. What else did I have? Some weird grubs that I don't really understand. They were all pretty bad, like, to be honest. But the worst thing was when I had the, you know, I forget what they call it, but it's when they let the egg. So the eggs that we eat here in the United States, most of the time they're unfertilized eggs. So they'll never develop into a actual chicken, right? Because the egg is just the egg. It hasn't had a sperm fertilize it, so it wouldn't actually become a new chicken. But some countries, they like having fertilized eggs, and they let it like turn into a baby chicken, like part of the way. So when you bite into the egg, it's basically like a little baby chicken in there, and it was not tasty. I couldn't finish it. It's got like feathers, like a little beak you can see. But Charvy, why don't you look up and see if it's bad to drink food coloring and let me know, because I've been drinking it a lot. Like every time I stream, I drink about like a liter of water that's colored. Alright. This looks like I'll have to host. How do I host a game? Play online. Host game. Public. Fun. Auto detect. Okay. Enter invite code. Join friends. Host game. Let's see. Scorpion wasn't too bad, Rad. Actually, Scorpion was my favorite of all the bugs. Since we've been talking about chickens, I'm gonna be a chicken. That makes the most sense right now. How do I gotta invite. Join game. Oh, maybe I should have made it not public. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sorry, guys. Whoever you guys joined might be. Let's make it not public so that. Oh shoot! I quit the game. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Dark Matter, why would we evolve to... Sorry, I missed your question, Dark Matter, my bad. Oh, shoot. I gotta see it again. Why would we evolve to defend against other blood types? Wouldn't it be more helpful to evolve to accept other blood, especially social creatures? This is a good question, and it has to do with the way our immune system works. So our immune system, in order to be like able to detect all, like any... Because, think about this. Viruses and bacteria are constantly evolving and mutating and changing, and so our immune system needs to have a way to recognize things that don't exist, right? That may exist in the future. So basically our immune system, it can create antibodies to match any antigen that will ever and can ever exist. Like literally billions, if not trillions of different possible shapes to match any antigen possible. So because it works that way, therefore it will recognize any other antigen. So a blood type that we don't have, it would recognize just by default. And the other thing to consider is the way our immune system works is all our immune system does when we're early in development is just learns all of the antigens that we have, that we're made of. and goes, okay, this is me. This is us. So let's not attack any of our stuff, right? But because you never encounter the other kinds of blood types, your body doesn't develop that like recognition. And so if you get a wrong transfusion, you're going to attack it. And you know, yes, we're social creatures, but not in such a way. Like the idea of a blood transfusion didn't exist until really, really recently, right? Like hunter-gatherers weren't transfusing blood to each other, you know. So it wouldn't really. We didn't evolve with that as a necessary thing. It's just relatively recently did we discover how to do transferring of blood. I'm gonna host the game. Let's make it friends only. What up, B Ryan? Oh, there we go. Zelen joined in. I don't know how to chat. Wait, is it T? Yeah, I might have to kind of dial back. I'm gonna do some research on food coloring, to be honest, because I didn't even think about it. But yeah, I'm worried. I don't want to get like cancer or something. Rooftops? Sure. I don't even know what that. I don't know even know what that means. Charvy, you're allergic to the color syrup thing in shaved ice. Oh, that's a bummer. Charvy, yeah, I'll go over page 5 tomorrow. I'll go over page 5 and the genetics packet on the board. For sure. Alright. Rooftops. I'm gonna get smashed here by Mr. P. What does this mean? Oh, so are we setting up, looks like this is the mode where we set up, wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait, this is a coin? I don't even know what the coin is for. Oh, okay. You made it impossible by putting a fan right there. That fan. Dynamite. That's a black hole. Dynamite's an explosion. I don't know what this will do. I wonder, will this explode if you land on it? Oh, okay. What does that even do? You can't get on those airplanes? Yeah, it's impossible. So what do we want here? We want this to go, so this is like a block to use. So we want this to be like, what if we put this down here? Well, this thing just breaks apart. Okay. Let's see what that does. Dude, oh my god. That was bad. Oh, you can actually get on those? Taking the punching bag. Poor connection. Mm-mm. Buzzsaw. What is a black hole? Does that kill you? Oh, it kills you. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You like the music, Charvy? It's not bad, right? What does this thing do? It's like a little riser. Little riser. Wait, that goes down, so you can get on this. Oh, it goes back and forth. How do I want this to go? I don't even know how this would work very well. So we're trying to stop each other from getting in. I don't know, I'll place it right there. What does this do? How does this work? So this door opens and closes. God dang it. The door didn't... Oh, it opens and closes at different times. I thought I could just go straight through it. I'm getting smoked right now. Oh, crossbow. I wanted the crossbow. Oh, wow, that's tricky, that's tricky, that's tricky, that's tricky. Wow, I don't know how I didn't get hit right then. Oh, what? That kills you? I killed my own trap. Underdog. I like how it gives me the underdog title now. Oh, how dare you. Gives me the underdog title. Well, yeah, of course I'm an underdog now. The game is like already half over. What happened? What does this do? What? I can't use this? Oh, it has to be attached to something? What? I don't understand. Where can I place this thing? Oh my god. See, how is he on that? That makes no sense. He's... Oh, my barbed wire. That's where I had one of my barbed wire. What map? Yeah, Neilcon, RH Factor will be on the test for sure. Yeah, you're gonna have to know blood types. You're gonna have to know blood types, so, and blood types include the RH factor. So like, I'll probably ask you a question that has blood types. See that box with the balloon? If we open it, we'll get a new map. Got it. Dude, how are you on that? Oh my god, dude. So what is this? This is just like a spike ball? Oh, so we should be trying to get... Hey Neonica, thanks for stopping in. Is my knee better? Yeah, it's feeling better than it was this afternoon, 100%. Dude, oh my god. You gotta beat him at least once this game. At least get to the finish line. Have I even gotten to the finish line yet? Start building up a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Thank you. It's gotten. I took it easy when I got home. Alright, what is this thing over here? Oh, it shoots mortars. I think my problem is I keep using the wrong bow tie? That's not a map. Yeah, just checking in. Thanks. What is this? Okay, go get your work done. Thanks for checking in. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I'll see you later. I don't really know what this is, so... I don't know what that is at all. Gosh! so this thing breaks. What does this do? This barrel of oil? What? I couldn't just hang out on that thing? What is this thing? It's just like a scaffolding. Maybe I'll put this in. I think I'll punch you. So how? What do you? Oh. So you can use. Oh my god. I don't think I'm going to stand a chance against him. He's too good, and I'm too crappy. See what that flower does real quick. What up, Brian? FRQ is on soil. Oh, you tricky guy. How dare you put that on? Let me see, how does he stand on these things? It's going to be on soil. So just, you want to review the PowerPoint that we went over in class. You want to also look at, what's it called? The a little bit of chapter 12, like the stuff on soil mostly. Nothing else beyond soil. Yeah, no, those are the FRQs that you see in the locker. Those are mainly going to get you ready for the one that's going to be on the day of the final. For this one, there's no calculations. Yeah, no calculations. You'd be good if you just know your soil. Dude, he's creating insane obstacles. Like, how is he gonna get around this one? Let's go with a fan. Let's see, Ran, when there's a purple flower is crossed with a yellow one, the offspring is a purple and yellow spotted flower. When working with this problem, would the cross for the problem be PPYY, or would it be little p, little y, little y? The offspring is purple and yellow. I don't know what this thing is. No, it'd be so... Sorry, I keep yawning. The pattern would be, it's purple and yellow spots, so it's codominance. That's codominance because you're seeing both colors. If it was incomplete dominance, the purple and yellow would blend together and create like a third mix of the color. That's how you can tell the difference between co and incomplete. Codominance is when you see them both show up independently. And so mostly what you're going to see with codominance are spots or stripes, things like that. And so you would use capital P, capital Y, capital Y. Yeah. Yep, just like what Mr. P said. Now, how am I going to get around this monster of an obstacle? So if I go... What's the timing here? There's a limited timing. What? How does that thing shoot up? How did that thing shoot up so fast? It seems like it changes velocity all of a sudden. What does this do? This drops. I can't do this. Oh, this is ice. A little coinage. A little bit of coinage. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see how you got up there, brah. So it goes up, up. Dude, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The way you died that time was hilarious. Ran, so when they form a new color or pigmentation, would it be little p, little y, little y? No. No. It would still be the capitals. It wouldn't change the capitalization. So for incomplete and codominance, we use capitals. What does this thing do? It blows up a bunch of stuff. This thing needs to go. This area needs to go. Oh my god, I missed both. Oh, I didn't even know. I missed both. That's hilarious. Dude, there's no room for error there. Alright, I'm getting rid of one. I'm getting rid of this thing. This thing is causing me problems all night long. Dude, oh my god, how do I not know how to use dynamite? Do I have to place it on the item? Give me this freaking stick of dynamite. Do I have to place it on the item? Okay. Okay. Figure it out. Figure it out. Oh no, now it's a whole new set of problems. Oh, that got pucked. Got pucked up there. So the only way of knowing. So the only way of knowing if it is co or incomplete dominance is if the problem tells you. Yeah, yeah. If the problem will have to tell you the problem will have to tell you like the outcome of a heterozygous. So when you have a situation where you're not sure if it's co or incomplete, the way you tell is if when you find a heterozygous individual, is it a mixing of the traits? That's incomplete, or is it they both show up independently of each other? That's co. Because on opponent's square, both dominances would look identical in terms of genotype. Yeah, so the problem will have to tell you. You'll have to know based on the problem telling you, or giving you the phenotype of a heterozygous genotype. Farm. Where should we put this guy? Maybe like. Oh, it slows time down. Slow-mo. That was a good joke, right, Rand? I feel like Mr. Penna didn't acknowledge that joke. After all the jokes he had this week in class, in my H6 period. Didn't even give that joke a time of day. So let's see, this is going to be a floating, moving thing. So this will fly up over time. It'll just go. So maybe I want one going down. Okay. I'm actually not sure what that flower does. Hey, finally! Rhea the joke. I asked him what the clock item does, And he said he didn't know. And I said, I guess only time will tell. Let's see, we do like a... This is gonna be a nightmare. If you attach things to the honey, they get glued together. Are you stuck? Can't get into this door here. Ah! Thanks, Rhea. I appreciate you giving me that chuckle on that one. It wasn't half bad. I don't get how the recessive allele causes hemophilia. It says it also uses the words DNA, blood clotting factor, protein, and allele. It says to also use the words DNA, blood clotting factor. I don't understand. Oh yeah, that's a long explanation. That's like you gotta. It's kind of getting at the idea of like what blood clot, like what causes a recessive allele, and is related to the actual proteins. But it sounds like Mr. Penev's going to go over that in class, so I'm going to allow you to struggle a little bit on that one. I'm going to let you struggle. I want this one. Whatever. I didn't know what to place. Where to place that one. Shoot. Okay. Dude. Oh. That was terrible. Alright, what time is it? It's 19. I could probably play for another like 10 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna bounce. End it. End it up. I think an hour and a half's decent. Oh, Zellum got kicked. You got DC'd. What do I want to get rid of? We don't need that. That little thing doesn't do anything. I like how Mr. Pennant was like, okay, Rand, here's a bit of help, and then he just disconnects from the game. Here's a little bit of help. See ya. Oops. Okay, so I want to get on here, get on here, get on here. Ah! That was bad. So if this, what would this make sense? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dang it. That was bad. Quit to main menu. Now that's a good joke. Now that is what I call a quality joke, Mr. Cram. I think everyone wants Mr. Pennant to stay in the second semester, to be honest. To be honest about the whole thing, the whole deal. Maybe if we all chip in and get his first and contact his credential program and get his original semester of student teaching voided, we'll have to do the second semester of this. It's the only way. It's the only plot possible. How else are we going to do it? What are our other options? Either we get all the work you did last year null and void. What are the game modes? I was playing a game mode earlier where it was like a race through an obstacle course to the finish line. Is that right? Creative, challenge, free to play, party, creative. That's all locked. Let's do what's creative? Is that what we were doing before? Or were we doing just we're doing party? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what creative is. You can literally just place all obstacles all the time. Yeah, let's play some pre-made obstacles before I go. To lobby. Oh, what's down here? There's stuff down here? Oh, it's all locked. Level loader. Load a level. How do I load a level? Oh, there we go. Pick something that look good. Can I sort by like popularity? Favorites. Featured. Top rated. Oh, Mario World. That's cool. Okay, let me go back. Ebb and flow, take your time. Completed by 6% of players. Holy cow. That's tricky. 41%. 97, that's easy. 17%. Temple Run. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. You gotta sleep for the launch of Season 7. Gotta get your rest for that new season. Gotta be all juiced up, energized. Treasure Run, Death Run. Actually, I like the. Which one would I wanted to try? This one. Death Run, Treasure Run, black level. Wait, only one jump. It's easy, too easy. 99%, 26%. Tower of Terror. Let's do this one. Classic Mario. Alright, what are we doing right now? I see your bow tie, it looks pretty sweet. Oh, we're on free play? Let's go back to the lobby then. How do I change it off of free play? Party? Okay. What up, Ronit? But why would we need to place obstacles? I don't understand. In a pre-made level. Just to add extra difficulty? I like it was the tunnel sound. Exit. Oh, dude, that's cool. What the heck? Oh, I don't think I understand how the coins work. I thought the coins work by getting... I thought you... Right. I figured it out. What's up, David? How are you? Thanks for stopping in. I'm almost done. I got basically gonna play. Oh, only one of us can use it? Dude, I'm just annoyed by that, to be honest. Oh yeah, your stats project that I didn't actually hear. I didn't hear you. You wanted to share it with me, and I didn't get a chance to hear it. Oh, you're letting me get the tunnel, the portal, or whatever. Why do I keep getting... Oh, so that's what I keep doing incorrectly. Yeah, let's play a different one. This one should be trickier. Oh, you die on those things? On the bottom of those things? Oh. Dude, Mr. P is so much better at this game than I am. Last try, and then I'm out. Oh well, that's tough. See if he can actually finish this. Oh, close. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. That's good. I hope I answered people's questions enough. I'm going to call it a night. Head off. I'll see people tomorrow. If I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your week, your sitch. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Eat some food. Be healthy. Be happy. Later.